All right, this is St. John of the Cross, and what we're talking about, these recent tapes, is simply spiritual direction. I can't tell you what to believe, how to act, how to perfect one's actions, other than to introduce you to people who have been those who are leaders. It's been discerned by the church. They're good leaders, and they can tell you what to believe. That's dogmatic theology. How to act, that's moral theology. And how to perfect one's actions, that's spiritual theology. And right now we're having, unfortunately, the institutions that we used to be able to rely upon, we can't do that anymore. We have to think about it, unfortunately. So this is a fast, quick read for busy parents that have not gone to college, that are just struggling in life to raise your kids. There are 3 blind guides that you come across. This is your Catholic teaching. These are the rules, and this is a doctor of the church, meaning he's not giving you poison. He's giving you good things. The church has said that. And he's telling you there's so much to protect you from bad priests and bad counsel. So the church is very diligent about that, but it's been suppressed. In my opinion, it's suppressed. But here's just a little snippet. And this is about, you can freeze the frame. This is a little more than what we want to talk about. You can freeze the frame if you want to go on beyond. But I want to snip this one right here, read it to you. This is about priests. At this time, this is in the 1500s. The spiritual directors are not lay people. These are clergy. God becomes extremely indignant with such directors, and in Ezekiel promises them chastisement. You ate the milk of my flock and then covered yourself with their wool and did not feed my flock. I will, he says, seek my flock at your hand. Ezekiel 34:3. That's 10. Spiritual directors should give freedom to souls. The point that I'm trying to make is not all priests are good. You have to test the spirit. Many of them are selfish. Many of them hide things to serve themselves. And they're not in service. They're supposed to be in service to the truth, to justice, and charity. And they do anything and everything but that. We have both. I'm over my time limit here. I'm trying to keep this at 3 minutes. I'm going to go beyond this. So we have the Lavender Mafia. We'd like to challenge them. We'd like to be at the table when they're lobbying the bishop. I think I have the right to be there. We have the communist clergy. I'd like to be at the table. I'd like to offer some challenges to them. We're not invited. We're not invited. So you have to think for yourself. Okay, that's it. Just want to let you know that. But it's out there. Oh, it's very rich. People have died for these teachings. John of the Cross, because of what he was doing, was put in jail. Pain on pain, clergy upon clergy pain. The clergy put this priest in jail. And he was under sentence. At that time, they had penitential monasteries. They don't have just any regular monasteries. Monasteries that had penitential, were like prisons. They had cells. And he was taken out of that cell several times a week and beaten. The community would pass by him and physically do blows upon him. All right? So this is spiritual direction. Eyes wide open. Know that God is offended with some type of spiritual direction. I'll try to indicate what that is. That spiritual directors can be blind guides. The man standing in front of you can be a blind guide. And we're not getting any help from the bishops. So convince me I'm a liar when I use, this is a doctor of the church. This is set up. I'm speaking to an audience, but I'm also anticipating criticism behind my back. This is set up. It's very hard for your clergy to criticize it. This guy's a doctor of the church. They probably haven't read him. They should read him. And when they do, they don't read him book cover to cover. They should. But very powerful. And not everyone is capable. When you're ordained, doesn't mean everyone is capable of leading you and spiritually guiding you. So they could be a good person, but they could be a blind guide. So beware of that. All right, I went beyond, so this is won't be. It'll go somewhere in social media. It's got to be limited. It's limited. So I'm blabbering here. We'll come back for more of this very powerful stuff. You're not alone. You're not orphans. Okay, you are not orphans. Everybody in the churches with father, mother, sister, brother. You're not alone.